Very good, very good.
We're in
our morning gear.
Top's kind of
I was
big,
hoping
so
not to
We're in
go
business.
anywhere today.
Yeah, we're in business.
We're
Very
busy.
good. It's so exciting. So we need to kind of restart again, okay? So if you can tell us, like, what is this piece all about, and also what was exactly capturing, and why that is something that you
the
even
photograph that got
yes,
accepted.
that's right. Yes.
Okay. The photograph that was accepted for Art Maui was taken in August of last year down in the area called Hana, and some friends and I went to spend the night and take pictures, and we ended up taking a hike, a real big hike, to the bamboo forest. And you have to walk in about an hour before you can even get to the bamboo. So that it was there that I started capturing some pictures of bamboo with filtered sunlight, big tall pieces. I'm even laying on the ground looking up, taking pictures like this. And the piece that I submitted was just of 3 pieces of bamboo that were growing close to each other, all at a little bit of a different angle. And the light just hit it perfectly. So I captured just the 3 pieces, but then it goes into darkness, and it was all natural. I mean, I didn't Photoshop it or anything like that.
Oh, you didn't edit it?
No, just brief, just ever so slightly, but it just has this fabulous glow that goes right onto the 3 pieces of bamboo. And the camera that I'm using is a Nikon D800, which has a 36.5 megapixel to it. So everything is very sharp and very clear. If you look real carefully, you can see little black fuzzy moss growing on some of these pieces of bamboo, which makes it even more interesting, a very natural looking piece.
So when did you decide that you're going for it?
Oh.
And what happened that triggered your mind? Because we all kind of, we're going to do it, we're not going to do it, and I'm not talking about Wendy or John, that they are real artists.
Yes.
That's what they're doing for a living, But us, like, I did it because of John.
I did it because of John.
All right, okay.
He was going to be borrowing my car to transport these very large pieces, and he suggested that I enter some of my photography, and I thought, no, I don't really have anything to present. It needed
just
to be
being
framed.
Humble,
yes,
right.
And I'm thinking, my work isn't worthy or valuable.
Uh-huh.
So I had to do some work on my photography anyway that same day. And I came across this one piece, which I really liked in the very beginning, even when I was.
Did you have that feeling? Did
I
you have
did.
that feeling that something
Well,
is...
it was more of an art piece. It wasn't just a photograph of a landscape or something. I mean, I thought it had merit. It had worth, at least to me. So I ended up working on it, cropping a little bit here and there and making sure I had the correct angle. And I was really happy with the result. So I was so happy that I thought, I like it for myself, so I'll send it and have it printed. So I did that.
And you were wondering how it's going to be the end result, right? How it's going to look like.
How did it look? So I didn't get to actually see it until very late, the night before it was due at Maui Arts Center.
Talking about last minute.
Very last minute. And then I went the next day to have it just dry mounted, and decided to do that at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the day when it's due at 5 p.m. At that time, the man told me that it had to be framed, could not do it just to dry mount. And of course, it was such an unusual size that it had to have a custom frame, and I I just happened to go to a framing shop that the girl said, I can make that frame for you in an hour.
Which is very unusual, Dee Dee.
Very
Because
unusual.
no matter where you go, they want to send the stuff to Honolulu, and they tell you 2 to 3 weeks.
Correct. That's why I thought this whole thing is just, it's timing. And it was just so unusual. I thought, well, maybe this was meant to be.
Yep.
So we decided where exactly to crop the piece of art, and came back in an hour and 5 minutes, and it was ready to hang.
And how was the very first reaction when you've seen the piece ready to go?
I was stunned. I thought, oh my God, I can really do some great photography. I was impressed myself. I thought, first thing when I saw it is, I would pay for that piece. And so if I'm going to pay for it, boy, it better be pretty good.
And how much did you charge?
I have it for sale for $495.
Okay, that's reasonable. How big is the piece?
It is 15.5 inches wide by 30 inches long.
Very nice, very nice. So now you see, it's always worth to go for it.
Absolutely.
Because I'm saying is the people who enter, nobody lost. Only those people who never did, never go for it. They always doubt themselves. They may be not good enough. The work is not good enough. But you don't know until you really start doing it.
Yeah.
And you may even love it. So you see you've done it. And that's a wonderful example of something that spoke to you and you went for it and you're the winner.
Absolutely. I'm just elated. I'm just very, very excited about this
So-
whole possibility.
Yeah, so now you've been waiting last night around your girlfriends, and I can imagine now you deciding to check things out if you are the winner or not.
On
So
the list.
tell us how that went.
I didn't have a computer, so I had to use my phone, and I got online with my phone, and of course the print is so itty-bitty that you have to enlarge everything, and I just had to scroll up to the very beginning because with the name like Ackerman, you're first on everybody's list, and there it was. First name on the list.
Yay!
So that was exciting.
Very exciting. So now, the last really question I have, what's the plans for the future? Now that you know you're good, you can't just drop off the earth, right? You gotta just keep going with your work. What do you think?
Well, what I'm planning on doing as soon as my son is available, because he does all my websites, he is going to be doing a photography website for me, and I'm going to have some of my pieces of photography on the website so people can see what it looks like and what other things I'm interested in, from animals
Yes.
to flowers to landscapes.
And that will be a possibility, of course, to purchase, right?
Correct.
Very good. Oh, Dee Dee, you're great. You're a designer, first of all, so this is
Correct.
not like I'm very shocked or surprised. That's what you're doing, right?
That is my profession right now. I'm a professional interior designer with the American Society of Interior Designers, ASID, for the island of Hawaii. And I've been published before in international magazines and about 3 hardcover books. So having my work published is not too new, but it is for photography, not for my interior design
So
work.
you see, you have so many hidden talents, and that is one more. So congratulations again,
Thank you.
and we're looking forward to see what's going to happen next, and all that website and all the good photography and designing you will be providing, and I will try to check in with you later.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Grace. It was wonderful.
Thank you. Always good. Aloha from Hawaii.